Hello everyone and welcome back to another Occasionally Skate video. This is Skatevlog episode 19. I'm Dave. Today I'm going to go to the skate park. I've got two skateboards here today. This is my normal 8.5 inch setup, and I've also got this vintage 775 setup. So we've got a 775 inch deck, basically blank. A company called Southstar used to operate out of the UK. We've got some vintage tensor trucks with the plastic on the end of the base plates for your nose and tail slide tricks. The wheels though, these are actually newer. I did have a set of old wheels that were on it. I'm not actually sure where they've gone. These ones are Force wheels, Johnny Geiger Pro models, although the graphics rubbed off now. I've had them for a few years. I think they were 52s when they were new. Not sure what sort of size they are now. Anyway, so this skateboard is old. It hasn't been skated a whole bunch, but the wood is like nearly 20 years old, so might have lost a little bit of its pop. Let's see how janky my tricks look on this little tiny board. I'm going to take both skateboards to the skate park. I'm going to do a few side-by-side comparisons, see how different it is to do a few of the tricks on them, and I'm just going to have a little session on this thing and see how it is. Let me just give you a slight example of why I don't ride such a skinny board. I do like to be able to get a bit more of my foot on the deck than that. Even if you land a trick clean, you're likely to toe drag, if that makes any sense. Let's go to the skate park and just see what this thing's all about. Oh, and by the way, you guys, if you have never been to the UK and had one of our sausage rolls, you are severely missing out. Okay, so that's going to do for the flat ground skating side-by-side comparison sort of thing. Most of the tricks actually were really easy to land on 775. They didn't feel particularly satisfying to roll away from though necessarily, with my feet sticking all off of the edges of the board, even when they were clean. It just didn't feel that great rolling away, but some of the tricks felt really nice. I'm struggling with impossibles for some reason at the moment, but I'm sure they'll come back to me at some point. Fakie 360 underflip was actually really difficult on the 775. It was really hard to gauge just how much to flip it and how much not to. Kept over rotating, got it in the end. And the other one that was surprisingly really difficult was both of the fakie big spins on the 775, because I don't do them very well. I always have to pivot out the last bit or revert out the last bit or whatever. That part proved very difficult on the 775 for some reason. Just the width of it, you have to be really precise with where you land. Anyway, that will do for flat ground comparison. I'm going to go into the skate park now and just do a few tricks on the 775 and see how that is.
There you go, easy.
And that's going to be my skateboarding done for today, because I'm tired. Wore myself out, to be honest, with all of the flat ground skateboarding, but I did manage to get quite a few tricks, so I'm quite happy with that. All in all, this board is actually easy to skate, really easy to skate, easier to skate than I thought it would be. I know 775s flip easy and stuff because they're so much lighter, but I found it quite easy to ride around, quite easy to land on. It's actually quite a nice board. In conclusion, I think occasionally I'm going to bring this back to the skate park because it was really good fun, and I reckon there's a few tricks I can land on this a bit easier, maybe things like double flips, stuff like that. So yeah, having a couple of setups, not a bad idea. So I've got my 8.5, and to be honest, I'm going to stick with this 95% of the time because it's so much more comfortable for me to ride around on. When I do land a trick, well, that might be a little bit more effort to make the board do the trick. When I do land it, it feels better. I feel more planted. I feel like my feet are actually on the board rather than just kind of hanging over the edges. Anyway, all in all, good board. Shame they don't make them anymore. You can't have one, but yeah, I'm quite happy with this board. I'm sure you can find yourself a 20-year-old skateboard if you really look hard enough. So thank you, Rowan, for giving me your skateboard that you got for Christmas in 2002, end of 2002 I think, start of 2003. Might have been end of 2001, start of 2002. It was around that time anyway, but thank you, Rowan, for giving me your board. I appreciate it, mate. Bet you never thought it'd still be being skated 20 years later. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for me for today. So go out, have fun, get on your skateboard if you can. If you can't, just be nice to people, I guess. Bye.